guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my bad habits as a type 1 diabetic. Every diabetic is not the same. I am definitely not close to being a perfect diabetic. I suck. Well, I guess I don't suck because I'm still alive, but I don't manage it as well as I wish I did. So I'm trying to turn these bad habits into better ones. I'm trying to basically get rid of them. But it's very hard because I have 11 bad habits on my list. By the way, these are not in order at all. This is just like the order that I thought of, not order of like my worst bad habit or whatever. But yeah, let's just. So my first bad habit is changing my lancet. So if you don't know what a lancet is, it is my little pricker that I prick my finger with to actually get blood to come out. And you're supposed to change the needle every time you check your blood sugar. I don't do that. To be quite honest, I probably change it maybe once a year, if that. Or if it's like starts to hurt or like it's not like drawing blood when I actually like start turning like the little sensitivity thing up on it. If it does not do that, like if it does not draw blood, I change it, because obviously it's either my finger or it's my lancet. Most of the time it's my lancet, but I do not touch it. This sounds really bad, but I do not have time to change that thing every single time I check my blood sugar. Yeah, it doesn't happen. That's why when y'all see my diabetes organization video, you will see I have bunches of little containers of lancets because I don't change it. Do not. So the second bad habit is I never really pre-bolus for my food. So pre-bolus is where I just take insulin before I eat for whatever I'm gonna eat. That's technically how you're supposed to do it, and that's how you're supposed to be able to keep your blood sugar level, like while you eat or like after you eat. And I do not do that, but I'm starting to do that more, but it's still a very bad habit. Oh, the next one. Oh man. So my third bad habit is about test strips. And you know what? My test strips are everywhere. Literally everywhere. Literally like everywhere. For some reason, when I am out in public, I do not like throwing them in the trash can. Don't ask me why. I just don't like doing it. I put it back in my little container thing. When I take it out of my meter, I usually just throw it back in my little wallet thing, zippy thing, whatever you want to call it, that I keep my kid in. I just throw it back in there, and honestly, it's probably time for me to like empty that out, but it's literally everywhere. And then somehow, wherever I go, I drop at least one or two of those stupid things, and my family's like, Gina, you drop one, you drop one, you drop one. I know I did. It never fails, so thank you. Test strips are diabetic glitter. Okay, so my next bad habit is I don't calibrate my sensor very well. Honestly, actually, let me get my pump and show you. But if you can see, there's a little gap right here, and then there's a big gap right here. That's when I didn't calibrate my sugars. I just kind of said whatever with it. So pretty much I don't calibrate it when I'm supposed to. I'm supposed to at least do it every 12 hours. And if I don't do it every 12 hours, it just doesn't give me a blood sugar. So it is what it is. My next bad habit is I am not the best at rotating my pump sites or my sensor sites. Let me tell you, my CGM either goes on the right side of my belly button or the left. It does not switch. It's not going on my back, my arm. I do not change it. It literally goes in the same spot every single time. Right now, it's on the left. I always put my pump sites in my stomach too. I work at UPS. I really cannot put it on my arm because like this little wire dude is gonna get stuck on something and rip out. I know, and I do not have time to be changing it every time I rip it out. And as well, I don't even have the money to buy my pump supplies to be ever changing it every time I almost rip it out, and I actually do rip it out. So the next one is I always overtreat my lows. Always. So I have a fear of my sugar dropping too low and me having a seizure. So when it gets low, I start to freak out. No matter how low it is, I start to freak out. My anxiety just shooms. And yeah, I'm like, I don't got time. So I literally try to chug down as much Coke as I can, or eat as many Skittles as I can, and then shoom, up there. My sugar is always super high after a low, and it's just this next bad habit of mine is so bad. It is awful. My family loves me. My brother told me I should definitely put this one in here. But my 7th bad habit is ignoring alarms from my pump. When my sugar is dropping, I get an alarm. When my sugar is going high, I get an alarm. When my sugar is above the limit, I get an alarm. Basically, when I do not answer those alarms that I get, it choo 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 choo. It is literally the most annoying sound ever. Mainly, this habit is when I sleep. For some reason, I do not wake up to it, or I'm getting woken up by my mom, my brother, my stepdad, and sometimes my little sister saying, Gina, your pump, turn your pump off, your pump, your pump, your pump. I know. My next bad habit is I never carry extra supplies with me. I don't know what it is. I just never carry it. My 9th bad habit is that I wait to change my pump sites. I know that's bad. I know. So basically, I'm supposed to change my pump site every 3 days. Sometimes I wait until the 4th day, and yeah, just I wait, and I don't know why. I'm not gonna lie, I get tired. I'm like, oh, I don't want to do that, and I get lazy, and I'm like, oh, I'll be okay. I still have enough insulin to get me through, so I might as well just wait until that insulin runs out. And let's be real, insulin is not cheap. It is not cheap at all, so you want to make sure that all that insulin that you put in that little tube lasts you as long as it can. And the 10th bad habit is I wait to order my pump supplies. I wait to order my insulin. I pretty much wait till the very last minute I have to. One of these days I will learn, I promise you that, but today's not the day. And probably the next time I order my pump supplies is not going to be the day either. So this last one is not technically like a bad habit. It's just something I kind of, well, I guess you could put it as a bad habit, but it's something I usually mainly forget to do, is I forget to check my sugar before I start eating. Most of the time I'm starving, I'm like, okay, let me just shove this food in my mouth, and next thing you know, I'm like halfway done with my food, and I'm like, oh crap, I didn't check my blood sugar. So do I check it now, or do I just wait until after I eat food and just take the insulin for what I'm gonna eat? What do I do? But those are my bad habits as a type 1 diabetic. I am not the most perfect diabetic, and I don't expect anybody to be a perfect diabetic, because it's hard. It is what it is, and you just do your best, and just remember that you're gonna have bad days and you're gonna have really great days, but you just gotta push past those bad days and keep going as best as you can. That is it for this video, so thank you all for watching it, and as well, if you have not yet, give this video a thumbs up, and as well leave a comment down below of different video ideas that you would like to see. If you have not yet, please hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all in my next video.